Welcome back to Coins Numismatic Series, where the coins in your pocket might be hiding serious value and stories most people never notice. And today we're breaking down two Washington quarters that look completely ordinary, but can be worth far more than face value if you know exactly what to look for. So don't spend your next quarter just yet, because the 1995 D and 1997 P could be the hidden gems collectors are chasing right now. 1995 D George Washington quarter dollar coin. The 1995 D George Washington quarter represents a powerful example of how modern coins, despite massive production numbers, can still hold real collector value when examined closely. Struck at the Denver Mint and marked with a D mint mark on the obverse, this coin continues the long-standing Washington quarter design that had defined American coinage for decades leading up to the state quarters era. The obverse features the iconic portrait of George Washington, facing left, originally designed by John Flanagan. Above his head is Liberty, while I in God We Trust appears to the left, and the date 1995 is positioned to the right. The reverse displays the heraldic eagle with wings fully extended, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing the nation's readiness for defense and commitment to peace. United States of America arches above the eagle, with quarter dollar below. By 1995, the coin was struck in the standard copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of a pure copper core layered between nickel-copper outer surfaces. This composition had been in use since 1965, and while durable, it often resulted in coins that were prone to surface marks and inconsistent strikes, especially when produced in high volumes. The Denver Mint produced approximately 1.25 billion quarters in 1995, an enormous mintage that would suggest the coin is extremely common. And in circulated condition, that assumption is accurate. Most 1995 D quarters found in pocket chains show wear, dull surfaces, and reduced detail, making them worth only their face value. However, the real story begins when you examine uncirculated examples. High-grade coins from this year are surprisingly difficult to find. Despite the large mintage, the majority of coins were not preserved in pristine condition. Many were stored in bags that caused contact marks, or they entered circulation quickly, reducing the number of coins that could achieve top grades. Coins graded MS-65 are relatively common and may sell for a few dollars. But as you move into MS-66 and MS-67, the population decreases significantly. MS-67 examples can command prices ranging from $75 to $150 depending on luster, strike quality, and overall eye appeal. At the highest grades, MS-67 Plus and MS-68, the rarity becomes extreme. These coins are exceptionally difficult to find due to the mint's production methods and the handling of coins after striking. When such coins appear at auction, they can sell for several $100s, sometimes approaching or exceeding $1,000, especially if they are certified by major grading services. Strike quality plays a major role in determining value. Many 1995 D quarters exhibit weak details, particularly in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Coins with strong, sharp strikes are far more desirable and command higher premiums. Luster is equally important, with collectors seeking coins that display bright, original mint brilliance with minimal contact marks. Error coins are where the 1995 D quarter becomes especially exciting for collectors. Off-center strikes are among the most dramatic and visually appealing errors. These occur when the coin blank is misaligned during striking, resulting in a portion of the design being missing. Depending on the severity, these coins can sell for $100 to $300 or more. Double die errors are another area of interest. While not extremely common for this year, subtle doubling can be found in the lettering or design elements. Collectors often use magnification to identify these variations, and confirmed examples can command strong premiums. Die cracks and cuds are also frequently observed. These occur when the die begins to deteriorate, creating raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface. Larger, more pronounced cuds can be particularly valuable and are highly sought after by error collectors. Clipped planchet errors add another layer of intrigue. These occur when the metal blank is improperly cut, leaving a curved section missing from the coin. Depending on the size and condition of the clip, these coins can be worth $50 to $200 or more. Strike-through errors, where debris interferes with the minting process, can create unique textures or missing details on the coin's surface. These errors are highly individual, making each piece unique and desirable. Collector interest in the 1995 D quarter has grown steadily as more people begin to appreciate the potential of modern coins. The combination of high mintage, condition rarity, and the possibility of valuable errors makes this coin an attractive target for collectors. What makes this coin particularly appealing is its accessibility. It can still be found in circulation, coin rolls, and old collections, giving collectors the opportunity to search for valuable examples without a large investment. This treasure hunting aspect keeps the hobby engaging and rewarding. 1997 P. George Washington Quarter Dollar Coin. The 1997 P. George Washington Quarter holds a unique place in American coinage history as one of the final years before the introduction of the state quarters program in 1999. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin represents the closing chapter of the classic Washington quarter design that had been in continuous use since 1932. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, with Liberty above, In God We Trust to the left, and the date 1997 to the right. The P. Mint mark indicates its origin at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse continues the heraldic eagle design, a symbol that would soon be replaced by a new era of state-themed imagery. The composition remains copper-nickel clad, consistent with post-1965 quarters. While durable, this composition often results in coins that are prone to contact marks and wear, making high-grade examples particularly valuable. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 1.05 billion quarters in 1997, another massive mintage that suggests the coin is common. And in circulated condition, most examples are indeed worth only face value. However, as with the 1995 D quarter, the real value lies in uncirculated and high-grade examples. Coins graded MS65 are relatively common and may sell for a few dollars. But as you move into MS66 and MS67, values increase significantly. MS67 examples can command prices ranging from $75 to $200 depending on eye appeal and strike quality. At the highest grades, MS67 Plus and MS68, the rarity becomes extreme. These coins are difficult to find due to the prevalence of contact marks and inconsistent strikes. When top-grade examples appear at auction, they can sell for several $100s, sometimes exceeding $1,000. Strike quality is a key factor in determining value. Many 1997 P quarters exhibit weak details, particularly in the eagle's feathers and Washington's hair. Coins with strong, sharp strikes are much more desirable and command higher premiums. Error coins are a major driver of interest in the 1997 P quarter. Off-center strikes are among the most visually striking errors, with values ranging from $100 to $300 depending on severity. Double die errors, while less common, are also highly sought after. Collectors carefully examine coins for signs of doubling in the lettering and design elements. Die cracks and cuds are frequently observed, adding another layer of variety. These errors occur when the die begins to deteriorate, resulting in raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface. Larger cuds can be particularly valuable. Clipped planchets and strike-through errors also appear in this year, offering additional opportunities for collectors to discover unique and valuable pieces. Each error tells a story about the minting process, making these coins especially appealing. Collector interest in the 1997 P quarter is also driven by its historical significance. As one of the last years before the state quarters program, it represents the end of an era in American coinage. This adds an extra layer of appeal for collectors who appreciate the historical context. The accessibility of the 1997 P quarter makes it an ideal coin for collectors of all levels. It can still be found in circulation, bank rolls, and collections, providing opportunities for discovery and learning. The thrill of finding a high-grade example or a valuable error keeps collectors engaged. The market for modern coins has grown significantly in recent years, with increased awareness and access to grading services and online platforms. This has helped elevate the status of coins like the 1997 P quarter, transforming them from everyday currency into collectible items with real value. Together, the 1995 D and 1997 P. George Washington quarters demonstrate that even the most common coins can hold hidden potential. They remind us that value in coin collecting is not always obvious, and that careful observation, knowledge, and persistence can reveal treasures hidden in plain sight. And as you continue your journey through coin collecting, remember that every coin you encounter has a story waiting to be discovered, and sometimes that story is worth far more than you ever expected.